Hey folks, Daily Landsblog for the 29th of July, 2019. I want to speak to one person in particular. I asked but didn't hear back by the time we recorded this whether I could use the name or not, but it doesn't really matter. And when I say I'm speaking to one person, I look for examples, for instance, that give me the ability to speak to one person, but I know that this is a message that's valid for a lot of different people. So this person, we'll say he, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's a he. I mean, it's kind of absurd. It's not like you would know anyway. But he is really, really struggling to the point where he has had enormous difficulty simply getting out of bed. You know, the idea of proud of the shower, I think, totally applies to him. And I think taking a shower has been hugely difficult for him. I mean, he is just so sick, and it's heartbreaking to hear that. And he is so dispirited and despondent because the medications that he has tried so far have not helped him. As a matter of fact, he's gotten worse, which can happen even if the medication is going to have a positive effect. So that's my first point. I'm trying to bring some hope to this, and it's called a paradoxical effect, where you take the medication and what it's designed to treat actually gets worse. And that's happened to me every single time I've taken medication for the first time, where it seems like the worst 2.5 weeks of my life have been spent waiting for medication to kick in. And I have no doubt that this was both mental and physical. It's kind of weird and a little bit confusing, but what I'm saying is that I'm sure my anticipation, my fear that it wouldn't work, my whole sort of come on, I need to get better so badly, I'm sure made me feel worse. But also the medication can, in a physical way, harm you, especially at the beginning. So I'm telling this person that just because you feel terrible over the first couple of weeks of taking this medication does not mean that it's not going to work. And if it does not work, there's many other things that you can try. I want you to know that one of the symptoms of your illness is this feeling of hopelessness, this absolute 100% knowledge that you will never get better. That is a symptom that comes with the illness. And if you accept that, it makes you a tiny bit better, just a tiny bit, because you can't make that hopelessness go away, but you can rationalize it at least to some extent. So I'm here to tell you and to anybody else who is, what's the look, Case?
I'm pretty sure he's eating the chair I'm on from like underneath.
Wrigley? He's eating from underneath up. All of a sudden his hair's going to poke through. His head's going to poke through. Yeah, that doesn't sound good. Hey, Riggs, I'm going to wrap this up. What I'm saying is it's not hopeless. Unless you have tried virtually everything, it's not hopeless. And I know so many people who were not helped until they tried the 4th or the 5th or the 6th or the 10th thing. So hang in there, man. Hang in there and try to believe that it will get better. SickNotWeak.com, 24 hours a day. I don't like that sound, Case. 364 days a year. We're here because someone's got to get the dog. Riggs, what are you doing, man?